Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Prince bought that light, baby. Yeah. If I had an ass, I probably I still don't think I could pull it off. I don't think I could put on some assless pants and run around the stage. I ain't got no ass, y'all. My kids pick at me for that shit. That's neither here nor there. God didn't make me to have ass. Hey, give it a little bit more time. Yeah. So it didn't make it where I had ass, y'all. I'm still, I'm still good looking. I'm still finding motherfucker, man. No ass department. uh, hey, fat vegan. It ain't like that now. I ain't got like just a back. Nah, I got something to sit on. Shit, y'all. I sit in this chair. It ain't that bad now, but it ain't like you know you hear women saying, "Oh, he had a tight ass and muscles and shit." I don't think I got that. I could squat and do leg lifts all fucking day. It ain't gonna. Oh well, I'm still blessed. Yeah. All right, so everybody, I just want to come up here. I just want to come up here and talk to you guys a little bit about something. So as you know, the title of this video is called Dream Chat, and the latest dream I posted, I have been getting some great interpretations on that dream where I say my mom was cleaning up the bathroom. I have got about 17 interpretations via emails and via comments. And let me tell you, you guys put it in my perspective that something I wasn't looking at. So I want to first say thank you. But now I just want to come and tell you about another dream I had. And this time I pulled my own cards for myself. And I understand what Spirit is saying. But I'm going to be looking at the comments just to see if you guys can catch it and everything and all that good stuff. You know it at Poke Pie. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, hey, Charlize, I think we got a reading coming up today or tomorrow. I ain't check. I gotta check my app. Dreams are like Netflix but free. Oh, Spirit, I'm not trying to do no reading. I'm not tired. I just got the cards. Don't start that shit. Uh, so, uh, RDZ. I interpret dreams, but I love when everybody else interpret my dreams. Because I can interpret them, but I like get other people's perspective, whether it's good or bad, whether I agree with it or not. Just reading it and hearing that person out, getting that person perspective on it, it makes me feel good. That lets me know that that person is invested in the spiritual realm. That person is invested in a caring person enough to even put their energy into typing whatever on this keypad. So I thank them for that, and that's a good thing. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this. And again, I'm going to welcome all comments about this. Whatever come to you guys, I'm going to read them. So out of all, so y'all know I like my hats. And you know I'm very color coordinated, brother. You know I'm about that life. So I don't think spiritualists got to be all grunge and shit. That ain't me. I'm a spiritualist. I care about people, but I also love to look good and smell motherfucking good. But no shade on the people who believe in earth based energy is the thing, not me. God damn it, I'm beautiful and I like being beautiful and seeing beautiful shit and beautiful people. Now, with that disclaimer out the way, I'm sitting up here, right? And in the dream, I wake up out of my room. When I'm in, but the room is not my actual room. The room is like a big, it's like a big mansion style energy. The room, you could tell the rest of the house was had to be like a multi-million-dollar mansion, but in my room, everything was just white and kind of eggshell white, off color white. It wasn't no dark color in the bitch, but it wasn't pure white. So I wake up and I get dressed. So first thing I do, I put on me a black shirt, black t-shirt, and in the dream, y'all, I had motherfucking abs. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if that mean nothing to y'all or it means something to me because I'm praying for abs still. So I put on a black t-shirt. I put on some beige khaki pants. I put on some white shoes. And then I put on a white hat. The color scheme already off because I ain't got nothing to go over that black shirt to throw the blend of white. You got me? White vest or something. So I say, damn. I say, well, I'm still fly as a motherfucker. I'm still fly as a motherfucker. So now I'm sitting up here wearing bone white Clarks because I love my Clarks, y'all. I love we call them Bucks in the South. I love my Clarks. And I got on all white and I do not own a single pair of all white shoes. I do not own a pair. I don't know why. So I put on the hat, the clothes, and I lace up the shoes. And as I'm walking out the door, I grab a book. And the book is in reference to a Bible. Now, when I pick up the book, grab the Bible, I'm going to say a Bible, but it wasn't the Bible. And I'm walking out the door, and I see that the whole entire landscape is muddy. I mean, I see that it is fucked up, muddy, garbagey. Nothing you want to wear white around, let alone the clouds and the skies was raining, and it just would have fucked up the whole shoes and the whole hat together. You know what I'm saying? So I said, man, what the hell to do? So as I closed the door behind me, poof, the door closed behind me, and I try to go back in. I say, well, let me just put on some dark color shoes. It'll make the outfit look fly in a way. So I couldn't get back in the door. So then off in the distance, I see somebody fucking with me, like haggling at me. I don't know if you ever seen that little TikTok skit where they have two dogs or somebody like, hey, what's your name? And dude like, you better not say nothing about my mom. I won't. And like, fuck your mom. And all that type of shit. So I hear somebody yelling obscenities to me from a distance. I'm like, what the hell is your problem? I'm yelling back and forth with the cat. I can't make it out for sure. So now I say, let me go over here and kick this cat ass because I'm sick of people fucking with me. I said, I'm tired of everybody coming at me, coming for me. And I'm the nicest fucking person on the planet, right? So I'm in my feeling in a dream. So I say, God, so I step off the porch and I'm looking down and I see all this water, this muddy water. And I'm like, damn, if I step off the porch, I'm going to get my shoes dirty. But I'm so enraged and I just have this sense of urge to take care of the bullshit, like to go and put this person in their place to check any and everything around me that's causing me grief and strife. So I say, fuck it. So I jump off the porch and I run. I'm running full speed at this mofo. Because I'm finna get in this cat face. I'm finna put the blessing on him. Pop. You don't know who you dealing with. All that stuff. So I'm running. And water splashing. I'm thinking the hat messed up. I'm thinking the shoes fucked up. It's going haywire. And I'm like, oh, and he made me fuck up these shoes. So now I got to beat on his ass for that. Now I'm very much in my low energy at this point. Because I'm frustrated, I'm angry. Again, I'm sick of people fucking with me in the dreams. So as I'm running through the water, I'm noticing I'm not running through the water. I'm running on top of the water. Sort of like this much water, but it's still splashing outward. but the shoe ain't falling in and getting fucked up. The shoes are just still perfectly white. The hat, the rain and shit ain't fucking with the hat. Nothing. So I'm running, I'm running. So as I'm traversing it, and it looked like about 3 or 4 football fields, and I know I use football fields in analogy. I played football in high school, so y'all gotta help me. I ain't run track. I would say about 3 or 4 tracks. I played ball. So I'm running, and none of the shoes not getting dirty, the hat is not getting dirty, and I finally get up to the person who is there, and this is not a natural person. The facial features are fucked up. The facial features are more. It looked like a human, but it looked like a human, and but it's not. Brother was 10 times my size though. He was fucking rhino tank giant. If I can say, because I googled, guys with beards. If I can look at anybody, if I could put you guys in the mind of who this brother looked like, it looked like the old time singer Miles J. Miles J. Because I said, because in the song that he like, I've been a fool for you. Keep in mind that plays in the thing, because after I confronted this big giant brother that looked like the singer Miles J. I just been wanting to listen to that song lately, and I ain't having no goddamn relationship issues. So the fuck I'm listening. I've been a fool for you. So I mean, hopefully y'all could put this together with. So I go to him in this big tank of a motherfucker, and I'm like, bruh, and he like, don't you know what I am? I'm not some average man. I come with the power of. He was saying something like Zachaboo. He said these names that I have yet to look up. He said, I come in the cause of Zachaboo. Some shit called Zachaboo. Maybe that's a deity I never heard of, galactic being. Y'all tell me. Zachaboo or Zakuba, or some shit like that. I ain't got no foreign tongue. Then he was like, I carry the power of 10,000 legions. So I know this is demonic via my studies, Kabbalah. And he was like, you just one look from me and you should fall. And I say, well, I'm not built like that, bitch. You know, when I get upset, y'all, I use that word a lot. So it's not referring to women. It just, that's that ending for me. I say, well, I ain't built like that, bitch. Say, so what the fuck? You know, I'm cursing. You want to, you trying me, bro? I say, this is it. I say, I ain't do nothing to you. I just came from 50 fucking leagues over that way because you yelling at me. And then he was like, well, I keep coming at you, but you just keep standing tall. And he said, nah, I had to come here in person. Get this bullshit. He said, I had to come here in person to do the job myself. I say, well, bring on the boom rush, homeboy. So now I'm squaring up with the cat, right? I'm squaring up with this demon thing. And when I say this man 10 times my size, I'm a big dude. This man 10 times my size, this thing. And I'm like, let rock then, you know. So I'm throwing all kind of hand gestures to flanking because I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put him in a circle move, and I'm gonna like. That's martial arts, y'all. I'm sorry. That's just African style martial art. It's real. So I know I'm gonna put him in that 360, right, and spin his ass all around as I'm breaking his spine. So I already got my moves mapped out what I'm gonna do to him. So as we squaring up about the fight, he turns into a different position, and he comes and he does this move. Now keep in mind, I'm thinking about a 360 turn. I'm thinking about a 360 martial art move that my uncle and them would teach me back in the day. I didn't think it was real, but it turned out it's real, y'all. And I'm thinking about this right here, that shit. But he came and he done like he came and I kid you not, he done a move like this. He was more like he done like not like snake hands like the Asians do the snake in the praying mantis. It was sideways, but he was kind of like that was his thing. Like he was gonna come straight at me like this, and I was trying to go around in a circle. If that means something, I don't know. I pulled cards on it, but I'm gonna tell you what Spirit told me about the card. But I'm just telling you guys graphic detail about the dream. So I'm getting ready to get him. I already knew what I was gonna do. So as he does his first strike, I bend down like this. I bent down to look at my shoes, so he almost caught me off guard. I was like, damn, is my shoes dirty? But when he shut the this way, it hit the white hat. And when it hit the white hat, I just heard him like screaming, ah. And he was jumping up and down and he turned. And then he tried to do it again. But then this time when he done it again, I saw it coming. And that's when I moved out the way. I'm like, dude, what the hell? But it would, you could tell he would have like just bust all my face in. So, but his hand would hurt. So I say, damn, the white hat bother you? So I take off the hat. You know, I'm like, okay. So I take off the hat and I'm like, okay, now I'm finna beat his ass with this hat because I know this hat gonna hurt him versus these fists. So I'm finna whoop his ass with the hat. Pow, 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 pow. Maybe it's a halo. I don't know. So I'm finna whoop his ass with this hat, right? And all of a sudden he just like, ah, and he like, y'all gotta come get him. Let's call for backup. Let's call for backup. And he keeps saying, y'all come help me. And he was just waving from something all around, but I'm looking behind him and I don't see nothing. And he like, y'all come help me. And I say, you know me, they go that word bitch again. I say, bitch, they don't want to be fucked up with me either. Now I'm cocky because I know I got something on him. So now I say, I'm finna bring the boom to this cat here. So as I get ready to whoop his ass with this hat, and I'm thinking, I got on white shoes too. So not only am I gonna beat his ass with this hat like a club, but I'm gonna put these boots on his ass too, boy. Yeah. I'm excited because I want to beat his ass. So now I just know I'm finna destroy this entity thing. And all of a sudden the dream stopped. The sun come out as the things start running away. And I'm like, in the dream, I'm like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Why are you running away? Bitch, you 10 times my size. You know a form of martial arts I never seen, and it's very accurate. It's just that if one I wasn't wearing this white on, that you probably would have stumped me out. So he runs away, the sun comes out, the ground dries up. So now I'm in a field of grass, beautiful green grass, lush grass. I'm still wearing the white shoes. I'm still wearing the white hat. Now, the black shirt has changed from black to beige, like a cream color, not bright as marble or what's in my room, but it's like a nice cream, yellowish, goldish cream. I can't describe the color. You know, in dreams, when you get in them spiritual dreams and they be showing you them spiritual color, man, that'd be something that's symbolic in itself. So I'm sitting up there and my shirt done changed. So now the ensemble's starting to match. Because keep in mind, I just put on khakis, white shoes, white hat, black shirt. Now the shirt done changed to a form of a khaki gold color, beige gold color. And so now I feel good about myself. My ensemble is matching. So now I'm walking back and I turn around and I look at the house that I ran out of, the giant mansion. And sure enough, it was a mansion, but it brought me in the mind of when you read the book, the Anunnakis, not the Anunnakis, I'm sorry, the book of Enoch, and you read it, and he say how, he described how many houses or how many rooms in the father's mansion, and this type cube, this type of cube, that I look, and it's like, I said, damn, that's the mansion that's in the book of Enoch. I say, I got a room in there. So keep in mind now, I'm getting back to the biblical thing. I don't believe in that book like that no more. I was, but I don't. So now it's to the point where I'm recurring references, and I don't quote me on this. It's like, oh, there's a room in my father's house for all of you guys, right? Yeah, like khaki. Thank you, Isis Moon. And it says there's a room in my father's house for everybody, right? And I'm like, oh, so I had a room, but if I'm in the father's house, the one above all, the architect of it all, you know what I'm saying? Why did I have to come out that room to face this particular giant dude? I didn't think I had a problem with my ego being out of control, but I know I was getting frustrated with random bullshit coming from YouTube and all that stuff, and it don't bother me. But if you read the bullshit enough, it'll kind of like, dude, what the fuck is y'all problem, right? So I'm kind of thinking I had to go and face that thing that was sending people after me, random spells coming my way, and I think Spirit wanted to show me that I should continue to do what I'm doing, and that long as they got me protected with the halo and the white shoes, I can go anywhere, do anything, and nothing can hurt my crown. And I think that's what that dream meant for me. So back to this, I pulled some cards on it, right? I got up, I pulled some cards. I used my shaman deck here, and so so I used my shaman deck. And when I use the shaman deck, right, I say, Spirit, please reveal to me what these dreams mean, what this dream meant, because I'm lost. I literally left my place of comfort to go and confront something. That's not the way I do things. You bring it to me, I got you. But me going to you to do you, no, no, no. I need you to ask for it, because when I give it to you, that means you wanted it, right? That's the rules in the South. That's the rule. Ask for it, because when we give it to you, that means you want it. So don't feel bad if you get it. Let that sink in. Now that's the whole thing down here. So now I go and I lay card. Pop, 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 pop. And I'm finna show you the cards. So the first card I laid down, I asked the question 3 times. Spirit, what does this mean? Why am I so angry? Why did I run out there to challenge this person, this thing? Why did I run and try to whoop a nigga ass 10 times my size? Because again, I'm a big guy. This guy was like a huge fucking tank. So the first thing they gave me the Rainmaker. Now, the Rainmaker, I was analyzing this card. I'm looking at the halo on this Rainmaker's person head. I'm looking at the angel wings, and I'm looking at everything in the Rainmaker. Now notice that it was raining. The ground was all messed up. It was raining. So to me, rain has always been gloomy because the sky was all gray and gloomy-ish and shit. Like in England, you see in the movies on England where everything is always wet. England and France is just always wet. That's the energy. So they gave me the Rainmaker. That's the first thing they gave me. I'll show you the card again. Second card, I asked the question again. They gave me this. They gave me flow. And if you look at what this particular individual is doing in this card, this is spiritual manipulation of the emotion, because she's playing with water. Water flows and all this stuff right here. So I got the Rainmaker now. This is a water card. Rainmaker, meaning I have to create some form of emotion. Then I got flow, meaning I need to manipulate those emotions or harness them or utilize them. And then get this. This what set me sideways. And this is what made me reach out to you guys to see if you guys could leave a comment on this video to show me what was going on. So this right here came in the form of the Vision Quest. So now this says that this is a path that I had to take. This is something that I had to face. This is something that I had to do in order to get my colors. I got my spiritual crown. I got my spiritual shoes, but I think what they saying, I wasn't pure enough in my heart because I was still angry and dealing with fear, rejection, pistivity, and all that other shit off, and things that. So they gave me the Vision Quest. So I'm going to show you these cards again. And this is what I pulled on myself following that dream. The Rainmaker, Flow, and Vision Quest. Now, after I get off the phone with you, before I go through my readings, I'm going to go in this closet and I'm going to meditate again on this because I want to oh, there goes Spirit. Dude, I told you I'm talking. I'm not reading nobody. Y'all, we be warring in this. We be, anytime I sit at the table, touch these cards, get to yawning. Don't mind Spirit. But yeah. So that's what I pulled on myself. But I'm interested to know what you guys think. Now, to follow up with this, the Rainmaker, Flow, and the Vision Quest card, keep in mind The entity in the dream looked like this old singer by the name of Miles J. So I had to Google and I see Miles J. So I'm like, that's the entity, but he wasn't like Miles J. If you Miles J sang that song, "I've Been a Fool for You," that. So now I'm trying to rationalize what does that song has to do with my dream. Why am I so locked in on that song? Because again, I'm not having no relationship issues. I ain't nobody using me. Now I do get a little frustrated when I try to help somebody in the spiritual community on YouTube and it backfires on me and they sit up there and give me their ass a kiss or they curse me out because nothing ain't going the way it should, no matter what you put into it for them. Oh, it ain't happened in 10 days, so I don't like you. And that type of shit. Now, maybe that could have triggered it, and I'm just being very transparent with you guys. I don't hide shit. I'm an open book. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm leaning on y'all. Y'all gave me some great interpretations on the last vision, the last dream. And I may just make it a thing because man, I be having so many dreams. I don't think I'm sleeping under a red light right now, just so I can really focus on getting to sleep. And I share with you guys about how to sleep under different colored lights and what they mean in order to cut off different parts of your brain when you open your eyes and shit. This is not just magic. This is also science, neurological, psychological. You have to combine all that shit when you're dealing with magic. Uh, it ain't just a witch in the back stove cooking a pot. That's that make believe and myth. You have to be mentally strong to deal with those entities. You have to be personally adaptable and physically fit to even pursue that. Cause them demons will come and stop your heart. Them spirits will come and startle your ass, spook you to death. So you have to be on it. Then you have to have a logical understanding of what they're saying. Because keep in mind, we're still humans right now, and we can't understand what they understand because they done been here since the beginning of time, or they done set up there with various entities and done learn stuff we haven't. We're just experiencing this earth thing right now. So we got our own we perish from lack of understanding, and we can only interpret what we can understand. So it gets all we have to get all into the sciences. A true magician, not a sorcerer, not a witch, not a spiritualist. A true magician will understand what I'm saying. You have to get into every aspect of the science. Then you can really sit up there and go for it. That's why it take people so long to master this shit, and people still don't master it. 90 years old, you still see that motherfucker sitting in the cave trying to understand the power of life. It just takes so long to master it. You never get it in one lifetime, so to say. I like what so Trini Bestritz. I'm reading the comments now, so if I miss your comments, I do apologize. It says you need to overcome those dark emotions to achieve what evolution spirit has in store for you. I agree. I like that. Isis Moon sounds like a regular day going through another initiation. Oh wow. And elevation process to me, think of the colors you saw in Kabbalah teaching. Yep, black, white, khaki. Is that? Oh, yes, that is their color. Okay, I like that. Should we not sleep under? It says, what light should we not sleep under? Never sleep under a white light. Please don't ever sleep with your bedroom light on. Change it to a certain color, please. Never sleep with your light on. Change the color, put a film over it. So when you want to get sexual, you put the red, you know how your parents used to put that red light bulb over there, and that means fuck time, right? You put a yellow thing over there, that means you're gonna activate the liver, the kidney, the spleen, and all that shit there to detoxify. I can teach you a lot that people don't understand about colors, but that's not my platform, and that's for somebody else. I'll throw it out there, and you guys can Google it or find somebody who can do that. I just know that I was shown that thing and it works. And if I wasn't so private, I'll walk y'all ass right in there and see my red light shining over my bed. But nobody should know how my bed look. Old school Southern thing. So Bella say, yeah, So Bell say it was initiation. Maybe it's a lamp or something. It says, thank you, Trini, thank you. I sleep under white light. No wonder I'm scared. Yeah, it's fear because the first thing you do when you open your eyes, you pop your eyes open and you look at and you see every single thing. You see every single thing, and if you're sleeping under the white light, you got to understand whatever that white, and this is just science, people, physics. Whatever that white light that's above your bed or in the corner shines on, it casts a shadow. So the first thing you do when you open your eyes, you look around your room, make sure you're okay, you're alone, you can see, and then you look in the corner, and the first thing you see is a shirt standing in the corner, hanging up, or you see the outline of something. You think it's an actual shadow person, shadow people. You think it's a shadow. You think it's somebody there. So now you waking up with fear inside your body, and then your eyes focus and you adjust, and you realize, oh, it's just a shirt. When I wake up on the red light, the shadow cast is not such a hard black image. It's a phase through image. So is it a phase through image? My eyes gradually take it. If I want to put in my blue and put my little blue film over it, then that means I need to do something when it comes to nurturing myself or nurturing the person next to me. That's mean I need to pray more for compassion. It gets, man, spirituality is so deep. We scratching the surface with the Orishas and the Kabbalah demons and ancients, and we just scratching the surface, man. This shit get everything. It's deep. All right. Okay. This the spirit knows. White represents your energy, what you are working, and what you're strong in, sure of. But you stand in the gap for others. Fight. Okay. Oh, to give them the tools, even utilize dark magic to overcome. Wow. So that's the black shirt. Okay. Red Electric. I love that name, Electric Skywalker. Man, shit, I'm a Star Wars cat too. Whoa, Skywalker, electric, red electric Skywalker. Don't shock nobody. Dad joke. But yeah, pitch black is everything, man. You don't know what happened when you in pitch black. Your cells just live. They see everything. It's beautiful in pitch black. It's a, I be in the dark. That's right. Portia, yay. Sun Phoenix say, go deeper. I use blue light. Ooh, artesian forever. Who you trying to care about, or who you trying to get to see you as somebody caring? Now, let me tell you something. I ain't want this to be about a damn light show. God damn. But y'all know when I get to talking, spirit just get to working, and I'm just so damn knowledgeable. I got to say it. Now, sleeping under that blue light, and listen to me good. If you a red person, sleeping under that blue light is gonna make your skin turn kind of like bluish, purplish stuff, kind of get the green hue coming back into your skin. Here's why. The blue light activate various blood cells inside your body, and it will stimulate them to the point where they'll start permeating. There was a group of a race of beings, intergalactic beings. I don't believe in outer space like that, but intergalactic beings, and they are called the Olmecs. These people was purple. They come from the blue star, Sirius B, and all that other shit around there till they got with this yellow sun, which turned them brown and red. You follow me? So when you're doing that, you're tapping into Olmecian energy. These people are very hard to kill. You can't destroy these people one way. If you tear them down to a cell, they will regenerate. Think about Lobo from the Justice League. Yeah, think about Lobo from DC Comics. They are very hard to kill. They can regenerate from one atom if you let them stay too long. So if you're doing this means that this is emotional growth, self-help, and that you're trying to regenerate and rejuvenate yourself and keep doing it under the blue light. That's cool. Man, there's so much to learn. So much to learn. So much to learn. Many Hindu gods are blue. That's right, blue and purple. And you know they said now everybody want to state claim to the first religious text doctrine it is, but I'm gonna say since I've been studying Hindu spirituality, Hindu religion, and all that stuff, man, they had the first true manuscript. They saw it all before everybody else saw it all, way before old Christ, way before the Orisha. They saw it all, right? But then you can't say that because then egos get into play because, oh, my religion better than your religion. But if you look at the book, they would the Hindu culture was talking about center Earth long time. The Hindu culture was talking about men traveling the world. They was predicting wars in the sky with real weapons back then. They was come on before the Jade Emperor in China even thought about having a monkey god. There was already a monkey god in the Hindu practice that had already conquered the heavens. Come on, people. I mean, I'm not here to sell one religion or another. I'm just doing my research, and I think you people should do it too. Is Scientology any good? I can't speak on it because I was told to stay away from it. Anytime I have to purchase my way up through the ranks to get spiritual enlightenment, that's no more than me giving the pastor a token saying he gonna tell God I'm here. I could talk to God any day. I could go in the bathroom, take a shit, and talk to God. He don't mind the smell. He know what's coming at me. Joke. Yes, very good with astrology. The Sanskrit language became lost. I love it. When I first started on my journey, my first deep meditation, Ganesh. Yes, 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 yes. That Ganesh, that's your 33rd vertebrae. That elephant trunk, man. Listen, okay. I like learning. Y'all, God damn it, I love teaching and educating. I can't do this, man. I just want to come on here and describe that dream, but that shit, I'm going. Since I got it, I'm gonna talk. So you take Ganesh, the elephant ear. You got the elephant trunk. And Google this shit. Don't blame me. I'm just telling you how my understanding, how I understand. So you take the elephant ear, you take the elephant trunk. The elephant trunk symbolizes the spinal cord running down your spine. These are the nerve ending. The elephant ears is your brain, your left lobe and your right lobe represent the brain. If you take that elephant head and you turn it like this, turn it upside down and look down, it makes the shape of a brain. What comes out the elephant ears of brain, then the trunk still got to hang down, and that's the cord. That's your spinal cord. This is your nervous system. This is the 33rd vertebrae. That space between the 33rd vertebrae, the 32nd and the 33rd vertebrae that gets you to your pineal gland, that gets you up here to the ether, to where you can imagine, you can create, you can manifest. This is why Ganesh is so important. But if you want to look at it in a scientific way, that's good. But just looking at it in the religious part, you can't go through any other one of the gods without going through her. Oh yeah, and that's a form of Elegba too. I just taught you something. Isis Moon, yeah, I like that. Look, and this is in the kitchen, in the back of the head. That's right. Right here, the kitchen. That's right. Man, listen. Spirituality is not just ghosts and bowls of mixed up leaves and shit from the planet. This shit gets technical. It get technological. When you look at Marvel Comics and DC Comics, you look at Thor. What does the Asgardians do? They said magic and science blend together to make them live forever. Did you know that the Asgardians wasn't even real? I'm finna hit you with something now. I want you guys to put this to it. I can teach a lot, but I'm not gonna be teaching. I don't need my platform to be conspiracy religious theories. I just like to teach good stuff. So the race of beings called the Asgard, Thor, Loki, the All Father, all them people up there. So they wasn't real being. They had no form, no identity, no nothing. So when they came down, when they up there, when you cross over the rainbow, Midian and all that other shit, when you cross over the rainbow, the Bifrost Bridge, when you cross over the Bifrost and you get to look, Heimdall stared and saw that these people had form. But before that, nobody had form in the galaxy because they were just energy. So the Asgardians took the shape and the identity of the human kind that they was overseeing and watching. And when they came down, because they had to give us some familiar, so we can just see a great big ball of light and blind our little retinas and melt our skin, so they compact themselves into humanoid energies like us. And that's when they start teaching us. So everybody look up there and they'll depict these beings as humanoid, but they're just copying us. What does that mean on a spiritual level? 99% of the deities you come in contact with is not their actual image. 99% of the deities you come in with are just masking themselves as something so familiar to you. And the ones that reject, dropping their self down, lowering to your level, so to speak, they come in the form of shadow creatures. They'll come in the form of any other thing. You got me? They'll come in the form of a snake, a creature, a beast in the wilderness, and the beast be talking to you. That's the ones that rebels against the simple fact to educate you. But think about all the deities that come in the form of humankind, feminine energy, male energy. They look like us, they feel like us, they act like us, they eat like us. They have no need to eat because it's all about essence. So they'll take the essence out of a food. They'll take the essence from somebody. They'll take the essence from an event you do, sex and energy. They'll take the essence, even if you unalive somebody, they'll take the essence of you doing that, the energy cost when you do it, and feast off it. So they don't need to be humanoid, but that's what they do as a courtesy to us in order to get us to trust them, learn from them, and teach us. So this is a lot of stuff to put down, but when you look at it logically, you can understand. So what am I saying? I jump topic. What am I saying? All gods, deities mimic humans. Why do they have to mimic humans when God created them first? Because when you come down here to Earth realm, when you come down here to the 3D, you have laws and rules you have to abide by. They can't appear to us in global form. They can't appear to us 10,000 stories high because we can't imagine to look all the way up there. So they have to condense themselves and come down to our understanding and our knowledge. How does that relate to you as you do magic or traverse your spiritual energy? You only know what you know. You can only understand what you understand. That's why you need to go and talk to every single spiritualist out there. Get understanding from every other person that has a inkling of a spiritual ability, knowledge, or any kind of insight. Talk to the 5%ers. Talk to a Freemason. Talk to a Moors. Talk to them. See what's going on. Talk to somebody who's in the dragon community. Talk to them. Talk to an Anglo-Saxon person who practice Celtic magic. Talk to somebody who practice, Kabbalah. Talk to somebody who practice Islam. And gonna tell you about the jinns and shit. I don't mess with them. Talk to people about Shinto and Buddha. Because the more you know, the better your enlightenment when you get in time and you do get in tune with your God. You do want to talk to that deity. And then you can talk to every last single one of them. Because this is the thing. They always want to give you something. Because they, again, remember what I say, they feed off essence. And the essence of acknowledgement is the best damn essence it is. You call upon one of these deities that haven't been spoken of in years. Apollo, for God's sake. Call upon Apollo, Zeus now. He may be Apollo in that time, but it's somebody else. But he once existed as Apollo. That's how he became a thing. And I'm just using Apollo as a principle. This can go along all along. So if you say, I want to give an offering to Apollo, and you look at the attributes of Apollo, and you give an offering, he's going to sense that, oh, somebody's talking about me. Oh, shit, they ain't forgot me. Let me rush down to help because I want more energy. I want more essence. Talk to Ganesh. Ganesh say, oh, they calling my name, baby. Showtime. But I'm finna tell y'all some shit. Now y'all done got me riled up on sweating and shit. Ooh, woo. I wasn't trying to make this no teaching thing. So let's go back to that old mythical man here. The one that, the Romans and the Jews and all that shit there. Let's go back to the mythical brother, that old JC, my homeboy, the cross carrier. Let's go back to him. So people, do you know when you sit up there and you say the name Jesus, that you're not talking about any person? You're not talking about anything that existed on this planet. You're not talking about nothing. So Jesus is not something that you're talking about because that's not his name. People say, oh, call the name of Jesus when you have a hank on you. Jesus, 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 Jesus. The Hanks still get to you and fuck you up. They still come through your house and fuck up your life. Oh, Jesus, protect me. In all the movies, Jesus, protect me. They still get killed. But it'd be that one motherfucker that was sitting in the corner praying to a glass of water, calling on the spirit of the ocean. Miraculous, that bitch survived. You follow me here? So, now, so now, if we're not calling JC, if we call Jesus Christ, JC, whatever, we call him, and that entity don't provide, right? But then we say, okay, let's call him Yahshua. Damn, Yahshua is good. Then let's say we call him Jehovah. That's a title. He'll answer to the title of Jehovah. He'll answer to the name Yahshua. But he will not answer to Jesus Christ for the life of me. So don't you think you should be calling anything by their name? We'll take it back a little bit further than that. So if y'all still want to call on Jesus Christ, let's call on his archetype then. Let's call on the archetype. Let's just say, hey, Melchizedek. Melchizedek, help me. Melchizedek, center me. Now you're calling on the thing that they got the archetype, the energy from the Christ God is. Let's take it back to the African community. You want to call on a Jesus Christ, you call on a Eshu. He'll pay more attention to that because that existed way longer than Jesus. And y'all follow me here. It's all about them wanting our essence, our energy. So they're going to come to us in the form of us. But we done lost their name throughout the history. So we have to go to the earliest representation. And if you can't call their name, then you call their title. That's why we are Lord and Savior. Then that's a slippery slope. Who is your Lord and Savior? Who is your Lord and Savior? We're going to take it outside our body and give it to any other deity. I'm my own Lord and Savior. I rule me. I rep me. But I will damn sure utilize the energy of any deity that's around me. I will utilize the energy of any deity that I need to grow and better myself. Let's take it back to the human experience. Let's take it back to life. Me and you, 3D, living with each other, flesh and blood. Just like you're the center of attention in your world, and you will utilize any and everybody around you, mother, father, brother, sister, lover, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, to get what you need out of life. You're the center of attention. Everybody around you is just pawns and means to get you to where you're going. Not saying that you don't love them. Not saying you're using them. But let's just say, let's be G. Everybody serves a fucking purpose. And if you're around somebody and you don't understand that purpose that they're serving, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're giving your essence, energy, time, talent, and treasure away for shit. Jump that same teaching back to the spiritual community, the spiritual world. If you're going to sit up there and pray to a crucifix on your neck and you're going to rep JC, Jesus Christ, and you're utilizing for what? Forgiveness because you're a sinner. You're utilizing him to make you feel bad, to put fear, guilt, malice in your heart, to make you be a pushover, running, somebody who can get slapped around, turn the other cheek. Why the fuck will I do that? I got 4 of them and I already told you 2 of them ain't got no meat on them bitches. So you ain't gonna slap them. I'm not bashing the guy. I'm just telling you guys how you should think about your spirituality and the deities you deal with. Figure out their true name. Even if you have to go to the Vedic scripts, even if you have to go to various cultures and religions that's older than that, 2,000 years old versus something that's 1,000,000 years old. You got me? Start calling about that name. Ain't nobody said you got to go through that person's practices. You got to paint yourself with dust and shit. Nobody's saying that. You be you. But if you want that energy of that thing, that person to back you properly, you're going to call it by a real name. Erykah Badu said, if they believe in his image, then call us by their name. That was a text that nobody even got. That was deep now. Erica Badu called it. That was a hidden message. I'm finna tell you something else. Same thing. Kanye West. And trust me, I don't support these. I support Erica Badu, but Kanye West, I stopped listening to him a long time ago. But he's intelligent. Now he has that thing when he was talking about his accident, he say, they just order pancakes. I just sipped the scissor. That right there can drive a sane man berserk. You know, he never put the K on the end of that, berserk. He never say berserk. Y'all listen. Berserk in spiritual alchemy is a cleansing, a purity. It's something, it's the elixir that makes you want to clean yourself out, change, get better, remove all the intoxin. If he couldn't do nothing, eat, move his mouth, laid up in the hospital, he is stuck. That right there can drive a sane man berserk. This is him saying, yeah, I had to give up. I had to give up this petty impurities in my life. I had to transform myself and become something else. I had to elevate my spirituality in order to be clean by the spiritual alchemist elixir, berserk. Oh shit, Baron, did you teach us something? Are you telling us to look real different than what they saying? He hid that in the text. Now, if y'all want me to teach, I'm going to teach. This is what I see when I listen to music. I follow every line. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. What is berserk in alchemy? That right. I just sipped the scissor. This is still an elixir. I just sipped the scissor. That right there can drive a sane man berserk. He didn't say berserk. We say it. Oh, it could drive him berserk. He said that right there can drive a sane man berserk. That's an elixir, a drink. Sipping scissor, berserk. People, what's going on? How y'all liking this right here? I just wanted to talk about the dream interpretation, but then y'all got to read these comments and y'all asking these questions, and I just say, let me go ahead and drop some knowledge and teach a little bit. Y'all know. Shit. Hey man, I got a library here. I sat in the library. Remember those 4 years I went without it doing anything? I was studying them 4 years heavy, man. I was studying everything, and I think the internet wasn't so good, so I was in the actual library, downtown library, reading up on these books and talking to people, spiritual people, and then I retained all that there. Oh, oh boy. Everybody, did y'all get some out of this? I came up here honestly for the dream interpretation because I love all the comments I got from the dream interpretation, and I'm sorry, but not sorry. It turned into a teaching session, and I probably threw something your way that you got like, what the hell is this Negro talking about? Uh, oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. I love it. I love it. I've been dreaming about alligators. My dream stuck out to me. It was all good. Miss Vance, you gotta sing it when you talk to me. I love your singing voice. Them typing singing voices, I love it. Sing it to me. Ready to let your Skywalker. Gratitude. I love that. Oh, and go into the spiritual realm. Wow. Isis Moon, I like that. Ooh, a dream about ants. Shit. Dream of octopus. Elisa. Ooh. Dream of the octopus. You scared of a woman. I'm just gonna tell you that now. There's a woman that got you fearing her. Oh, just like the frat initiation. Thank you for reminding me. So that's what it was. I had to face something because I don't want to hurt nobody. And God knows I try to be as peaceful and humble as I can. And people just really just get on my freaking nerves, man. And they say little slick shit. And I don't even mind cursing me out. I can handle that. But don't just tell me I'm a letdown to you. I let you down or some shit. I didn't create the problem. I'm trying to help you fix it. So don't turn that shit on me, narcissistic asses. And I get mad at that shit, and I take that to heart, and I gotta stop doing that. And I understand a little bit more about the dream, but I'm gonna be looking at you guys' comments in the comments after on this one right here. You about to cook the octopus. I don't even eat no octopus now. I have seen it in the store. I ain't doing it. I'm scared of squids. And that gotta be symbolic too, because I don't fuck with a squid. Ooh, they sneaky. They'll sneak up on you and be watching you the whole time underwater. They won't even fuck with you for a while. Then as soon as you turn around, you see a big ass giant eye looking at you, and then it shoot off in the water, and then it come back quiet and shit. Fuck them squids. They evil things. I don't even think they spirit animals. Squids are evil, and they grow really big as ships. That shit is true. Damn giant colossal squid out there. They waiting on me to come to the ocean. I ain't going. Motherfucker. Crazy ass. I think the squid gonna try to get me, man. I'm really listen. I'm afraid of squids. I'm afraid of squids, man. And I can tell y'all that because y'all will never get me to the ocean. I can tell y'all my biggest fucking fear is a damn ocean dwelling squid. Why? I don't know, man. But ever since I was little, I kept dreaming that damn squid was coming out the earth out the water to get me and swallow me up. And big baby, fuck that. I walk past them in the store. I go the other way. They could be in that little glass tube. I don't know if they're gonna expand and reach out like in the movies and bust the glass and get me and bite on me in the back of the stove. Fuck that. I ain't even doing it. Kina say they crazy intelligent. You see that? I told y'all they pay attention to everything and they come up to you and they be watching you and they better not ever come out that damn water. I'm telling you, boy. You want to see me go hide in a bunker? Let me catch a squid outside my backyard or some shit. Oh Jesus! Oh, I'm gonna call on the fake Messiah. Hey Jesus! I'm gonna cry and beg Jesus to come get it. Maybe he got some power in that realm. Jellyfish are evil too. Oh boy, they can understand it. Wow. Damn, they say something about DC. What movie about squids being intelligent? Spray black dis. Oh yes, the black disinfectant and drive it off. Okay, yes. Oh yeah, water creatures. So I don't know why I'm so afraid of water creatures and marine spirits and shit. I guess by me being able to walk on top of water, that's symbolic too. Though I can't sink or something can't get me. I don't know. With the evidence of speaking in tongues. Oh wow. Tia Ingram. I'd like to know more about that. And some ammonia. Boy, y'all giving me spell. I do have a lot of dreams dealing with water. You're absolutely right, Portia. So I'm not in contact with my emotions, you saying? Just joking. Yeah, I do. It's always water has always been a fear of mine. I always had to be strong and hard and courageous for other people and never once let myself get into that emotional ability to feel or to sleep or rest in my emotions because I'm always helping my whole life. So yeah, water is a big issue for me. Typically, people who have who are fear of water, they are the best helpers, though. I heard that for sure because they can't get in the water and swim with everybody else, so they can watch everybody else in their emotions and help pull them out. Lifeguards. Indigo Blue just threw it out there for me. Water is powerful spiritual conductor. It is. Well, maybe you need to break down. Tawana, you ain't even sang it, so I ain't gonna listen to it. If I cry, if I really cry, I don't think I'll stop for about 2 weeks. I haven't. I really feel like if I ever really cry, and I'm being transparent with you people here, if I ever really cry, I mean really just cry, I think I wouldn't stop for a long time with all the pain and shit built up inside of me and the memories and the thoughts and the bad shit I did and the way and how I come from a long way and how I've been used and abused over time and shit. I don't think I'll stop crying. And I don't need my tears to flow forever. People still need me. So maybe I'll cry when I'm on my deathbed, old timer. I could cry then. Nope, not gonna cry. Not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed one tear. I done cried on YouTube enough. People picking at me. Boy, you cry so easy. You a water bag, Baron. I had to take some of them fucking videos down. Y'all would ride me hard. Baron finna cry again. He's so emotional. I took that shit down. Y'all ain't gonna catch me crying no more. Made fun of me when I was vulnerable. Ah. Bad mind don't cry, eh? You right. I love it, man. I'm a clown, man. I love it. I love it. Ah, I like that. To one of Vans, you're dangerous. You're them people that keep on getting people to do stuff. Melanated goddess. I think you should sit in a tub filled with water and release those emotions. Let them go down the drain. Oh, and not on. Thank you, Keena. I'm not gonna sit in a tub on YouTube crying. That I lose my subscribers quick. You to one of you peer pressure. You repeat the same old thing, and then next thing you know, I got readings to do tonight. Yeah, thank you, Emperor J. Boss. You don't have time to cry nowadays. The world moving so fast, and people need your help, or people cracking you across your head. You ain't got time to cry. Isis Moon asks for the protocol to go to the oh excuse me. Damn spirit ain't want you here. I'm not tired. I took a nap today. That's spirit, man. So the protocol is very simple. You know how to do this. Going to the cemetery to pray. You're gonna pay the cemetery person at the gate, coming and going. That's number one. Whatever in your culture you choose to pay them, that's what you do. Paying for the entrance, paying for the exit. You're just gonna take a bottle of rum. You're gonna take a little small minotaur or just a flag. Some you could pull some on the ground. You're gonna dig a hole, and then you're just gonna drop that in there with whatever item represents you. Cover it up, and then you're just gonna pray that the spirit don't put it directly on nobody's grave. Just put it like in the corner or somewhere the cemetery man can see it, can hear it, see it, get it. You don't want nobody the energy of a corpse doing your work for you. That's necromancy, and that get into some heavier shit. But just to go to the grave and pray to the Baron, all that stuff there, you want to give him a gift. You want to bury a gift in the consecrated ground directed at him. Then you cover it back up. You say your prayer. And then when you leave the cemetery, you do not look back. That's why in all the movies, when you see the lady go in the cemetery, the brother go in the cemetery, they put that hood over their head so they can't turn their head and do that shit. And they walk forward and they walk real fast. They walk in that bitch slow with respect and they walk out that bitch fast. Because if you look back, you incur all the spirits that's coming to that gift. So you never look back when you leaving a cemetery. Don't look in the rearview mirrors. I close my mirrors. I flip the thing up like this. Get up the road, around the corner, up the block where I can't see not one patch of it, not even the cemetery sign. Then I'll adjust all the mirrors on the highway. Yes, bury a little something, an earring or something, and you let him know this is you who's talking to him, and you asking him to see you. Sometimes the earring will be returned to you or something in kind. If they don't accept your offering, not saying they don't accept it. If they accept it, but they feel you needed it more, because I once went out there and I took a gold chain. I don't wear gold. Y'all will never see me wearing gold like this. I like ropes, chains, and beads and stuff. So I had a gold chain. Gold chain cost about $700. I was a jitterbug when I bought it. Took it out there to the cemetery. I think I brought a can of Bush beer from the store. Can of Bush beer, gold chain. I was going through some. I paid 15 cents at the gate, a dime, and a nickel. And on the way out, I paid 4 cents. So 19 cents. Don't know why. That's what I had in my pocket. So I dig a hole. I put the chain in, open the beer, taking me a nice old swig, pour some of the beer out, and then I put the can in the ground, cover it up, pack it down, and I stayed out there for like 5-10 minutes and said a prayer. When I got back, when I got out of there, paid the man, I'm sitting up there. I'm on a bike too, y'all, so you know you got to do like this. Nope. I put that little hoodie over my head and had that bit flat, and I looked dead forward the whole time. Somebody would have blew their horn, they would have been blowing at nothing, because I ain't turned my head. Rode the bike, got all the way out of there, up the road, around the corner. That's when I dropped the hoodie and everything like that. But after that, my child support issues got a hell of a lot better. I'll say it like that, and this is a long time ago. Matter of fact, I ended up getting custody of all my children. Let that sink in, good people. Sandy, if somebody come to you and they have a blue light on them, that means they're telling you about the emotion. They telling you to get in your emotion, and they're coming to you asking you to help them. So figure out who that is and see how you can assist them. Not keep your head covered. You don't have to keep your head covered. People just wear that cloak over their head so they don't look back. Because we have a tendency to hear a noise, fear, whatever. We look back and want to see what it is, and now that thing you saw is gonna carry with you home. Because there's a lot of hungry souls, disembodied souls, and they're hungry entities that need some kind of essence, energy, etc. You go in there for one person. That. Everything else don't make no sense. Keep your head straight, keep focused, get the fuck out there. Don't look back at all. Leaving the cemetery, you don't look back. Just don't look back. Oh yes, I'm sorry. Thank you, Kina. Yes, so as I dropped the necklace in the ground, I know I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, y'all. Sometimes I am, but not that time. I was going through it. Child support, baby mama issue, judge talking mad shit to me, and I'm paying. I mean, it got bad back in the day. So after I did that, the prayer, he answered the prayer. Lo and behold, I came home, and literally right by my doorstep, in an apartment now, y'all. Right by my doorstep in an apartment was the gold chain. Right there. My gold chain. It wasn't dirty or nothing. It was right there. Now, here's the crazy thing about it. I say, well, okay, this is crazy. I got my gold chain. I picked it up. I put it in my pocket. As I'm going over there and I'm saying, let me take out the trash. So I go in my kitchen. I get the trash bag tied up, set it outside by the door. I come back outside. There's a half drunken can of Bush beer. I think it's the same can sitting right there at the foot of the steps with a ring around it. That I mean, it sat there for a while because I picked it up and put it in the back. And I'm like, the fuck? And then I say, well, I guess he accepted it. I go to court 30 days later. The judge is like, the same judge that was so fucking nasty to me. I mean, he called me all kind of names. You no good mother. The judge was so mad, a vein popped out of his nose while he was cursing and he was red. You no good motherfucker, you. I mean, the judge is talking to me, so I'm like, fuck you. I take him, I get that. Me and him, I'll put your ass in jail. I went back and I was overpaid in child support because I had two jobs. I'm being transparent. I was overpaid in child support because I had two jobs and I just let them take it, just take the shit because I didn't want to be fucked up with the law. I go back. The judge was the sweetest thing. It's good to see you. Yeah, you're doing good. You're a prime example of da 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 da. And he was like, I see that he overpaid about $3,200. How can we get that back to him? The lady next to him, the secretary that be doing the typing, well, we don't give it back until the baby 18. So he has, I'm like, but he's caught up. Are you guys gonna? The judge was the sweetest thing. I don't know what the hell got into him. Well, the Baron took his ass over, and that was the craziest thing I ever seen. Cause I'm like warring with this man 2 months prior. Now I'm the best thing to slice bread, and it's like what? That's when I realized spirit is real. Can't nobody tell me it ain't. Cause this dude had a vein coming out of his nose. He got up, took off his robe, and was taking off his jacket, wanted to come around the podium and fight me. The bailiff looking at me like, you know this dude, what you did to him? I say, man, y'all gotta excuse my words. I'm transparent. I ain't racist or nothing. Prejudice. I say, man, I don't know this motherfucking cracker. Fuck that cracker. What's that cracker? You talk to me like I'm a man and now that judge should hate me forever, right? 2 months later, child support get thrown out. Take the kid, give it to me. What you telling me? I got to get a 2-bedroom apartment now? Damn, that's more money. But okay, cool. Okay, thank you. And the rest is history. I got the chain back. I shared a beer with the Baron, and I got my kids, and child support reduced or cut off. That's just me going to the cemetery doing that prayer like that. So it's transparency here. Listen, spirit is real, y'all. Yeah, that judge is mean, man. Y'all can do, listen, Gloria Cole. When it comes to spirituality and magic, you guys can do anything you want. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no rules to what you can manifest, to what you can do, but there are mechanics to it. The rules don't apply to us, the rules apply to the spirits, to the entities, the angels, demons, whatever you want to call them. But we got free will. There it goes again. That mythical book telling you some good shit. We got free will. We can do whatever. We can manifest whatever. We can become whatever. But in order to do it, you gotta go by the mechanics. And it ain't about getting some teacher from some mystical goddamn guru. It's about just knowing the science and the understanding of it all. Knowing the color scheme, knowing the time of day you need to do what you got to do, knowing what stones, knowing what colors to wear, knowing how many steps to take, knowing when to bow for certain deity, knowing when to show respect, knowing when to curse their ass out, knowing when to give them this drink, that drink, knowing how long you need to feast with them, knowing how long you need to abstain for X, Y, and Z. I mean, it's mechanics. But here is the big secret in all spirituality, spiritual principle. There wouldn't be such thing as a God, a deity, an entity, a spirit for you to worship, praise, or glorify if they did not need your essence. If they can do it on their goddamn own, you think we will be here? You think the word hope would exist in our vocabulary? Because that's what they bank on, us having hope. Hope for the future, hope that it will get better. And if we can't understand how to make it better ourselves, Our hope turns into desperation to make it happen. This way, intent is born. Intent is born. Now, where you gonna direct that intent? You're gonna direct that intent at the thing you want. Now, it may not manifest as hard as you, but then I hear something about a spirit over here in Kenya that can manifest the baby for me. So I'm gonna put my intent towards that baby and manifest it. So now I got hope again. Walking back, people. Now I got hope that it's gonna come. I'm not fearful that I'm gonna be motherless. You got me here. It's mechanics, and if you learn the mechanics of any spiritual system, man, you're unstoppable. That's why I go back to that ancestor praise and that ancestor worship. If all your ancestor resides in you, you have learned everything they have learned over the lifetimes, multiple incarnations. You have learned everything they learned. So now that makes you a what? Mechanic. You understand, you could tap into their energy. We got lack of understanding, but they may know a little bit more than us. They may know a little bit more than us. Just like we're gonna know a little bit more than the people who come after us, right? They're gonna borrow back, help me with this. They're gonna download to you what you need to do to get this taken, what deity you need to talk to, what energy you need to utilize, and you just gonna snap it in your head and get it. And next thing you know, it's working for you. But then you guys will sit up there and say, "Thank you, Jesus," and Jesus like, "Huh? Did what I did?" Buddha, Allah, the Shinto, the Ganesh, they be like, "Man, bitch, I did that. He didn't do it. I did that. I made that happen. I heard your prayer. God damn it, bitch, worship me." But I'm making spiritual jokes. I'm not a spiritual comedian. I should have been a comedian though. I really wanted to. I would have blasted Kevin Hart off. I'm funny. Not as funny as Kevin Hart. That's my favorite comedian. Everybody. I enjoyed that. I just wanted to talk about my dream, but then y'all get that. I gotta turn off the comments because once I could talk, but once I hit a comment and I start listening shit, I was like, and it just started flowing. What time it is? I gotta check these readings. 6:30 Eastern. Come on. Agenda. No appointments for the day. Did everybody? Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. I got Cap, Washington. All right, everybody. uh, Detached hair burnings. I do not, Sun Phoenix. I do not have any knowledge on that, on detached hair burning. But if you want me to, I will look into it and see can I go by my understanding on it and see what I can make of it. But I never heard of it and I'm interested in it now. Anything you gotta tell me to look into, I go get that book and I look into it. I'm money making bear. I ain't even gotta explain that to you. Another woman washing your man hair, that means she removing the stress out of his head. That means you stressing him out too damn much. And she massaging his scalp. Lizzo said it. Shampoo, get that shit out of my hair. Okay? Same thing. If this other woman is washing your man hair in this dream, that means you know deep down inside you giving that person hell or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So make that become that man peace. Then you can wash his goddamn hair. Yes, this Saturday is the pay because it's the second Saturday is the Patreon lesson. Again, I got something for the brothers out there. I got something to strengthen your bazooka, your Ben Goggin for the island people, and I got some to get to really get the women's lower part, that vajayjay, make it taste a little sweeter and feel a lot less aggressive to your mate. You finna sweeten this thing on up. No pun intended. You get it? Sweeten it thing. Man, I be throwing out my good material and y'all don't still no little laughing emoji, no nothing, man. Dad joke. The honey pot. There we go. Oh. Yeah. And make them stick to you. Look at, okay, look at Portia with her joke. That's what I'm talking. See, that's the pun type stuff I like. The honey pot make them stick to you. You Emperor J Boss, you have to send me that material I asked you for. I can't I can't complete it without that material, okay? Down here, you say Isis Moon say, you know how these grandmasters down here could be trappy, yeah, and showing me wrong things. Oh yeah, she talking to Tranny. Yeah. And the throat spray. Jesus Christ. Your boyfriend. Shh. That nigga probably outside your house right now under the porch waiting on you. Uh, no, you gotta send physical items, Empress J Boss. I got the paper. I need item from you. We'll text me and I'll tell you what you need to send for me to finish that for you. Yes, men need to get their ass on this thing. And ladies, if you got a man that you love and you want him to stand tall, strong, and hard, please, please tell him, write down this reel and tell him what's going on, because I guarantee, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna reveal it all, but trust me, if it's a brother out there watching this, yeah, it's better be there. It's gonna help you. I do gotta make a book, man. I do. All right, everybody. I'm finna get off this thing because I gotta read somebody. It is 6:42 where I'm at. I got a call at 7 to start. That's my next reading. So hey, everybody, it was beautiful talking to you guys. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for receiving the information from Spirit and myself. Uh, mm. Whoever is out there about to eat that chicken sandwich, Spirit say don't put no mayonnaise on it. If you, whoever the fuck it is, whenever y'all see this video, if you are finna eat a McDonald's chicken sandwich or any kind of chicken sandwich with chicken, lettuce, the mayonnaise is bad and your ass finna get food poison. Spirit say, just say this. I don't care when this video gonna be up. Do not eat the mayonnaise. Whoever is gonna eat a chicken sandwich when you hear this video, don't eat the mayonnaise. All right, everybody. I'm finna get off this thing. I gotta go in this closet for the next 10 minutes to get psyched up for this reading. Again, I thank you all. I thank you all for patronizing me, listening to me, rocking with me for close to an hour and 30 minutes. That's a blessing. Taking time out your day to listen to me. I really do appreciate it. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get off this thing and just say I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Love you all.